Hello everybody, welcome back. Now I've got the final version of my AI assistant up and running. So I've now included the local large language model, the Tiny Llama local large language model running locally off my Raspberry Pi 5. So there's no internet connections, there's no Ethernet cable connecting it to the internet, so it's all running locally now. I've also got my facial recognition model trained for a few people, so that's up and running. I've now got my wake word detection model working as well. Sorry, I should actually call it a wake phrase detection model, because it detects a few words, it doesn't just detect chatty. So while I was training the wake word detection model, I actually found chatty is a very hard word to train for. So I've had to play around with it quite a bit to get it actually working with chatty. Again, I was going to use porcupine for the wake word detection model, but I found out that the latest version of porcupine requires an access code, access token, so it needs to check the access tokens correct via an internet connection. So again, I want everything running locally, so I decided to write my own wake word detection script for that to get around the porcupine requirement of internet connection. So I've now got it all up and running properly and all ready to give it a test. So again, I've got my USB microphone. I'm using Faster Whisper for speech to text transcriptions and microphone for recording. Using the local large language model, Tiny Llama local large language model, all hosted locally on my Raspberry Pi. I'm using the US English Amy voice for the speaking, and I'm using Piper for the text to speech service. Also there's another couple of other things thrown in now as well, so I've included command detection as well. So now once the wake word is detected, you should hear a beeping sound to let us know it's detected the wake word. Then it'll issue a voice prompt to me to tell me it's listening, and then it will record the speech, so it keeps recording until it detects 1.5 seconds of silence now, which works a lot better than just setting it to record 5 seconds or 10 seconds of speech. So it'll keep recording for up to 30 seconds now, which is suitable time for a large prompt if I wish to ask the large language model a longer question. So it actually detects the silence now and stops the recording, and then it determines whether I've asked it a command or whether I'm asking it a question for the large language model. So we'll test it all now. Hopefully it works fine, and then everything is fantastic. So I'll just firstly bash Python 3 space chatty _ai.py, which is my Chatty AI Assistant program I've created. So it takes a little bit of time to load up, so it loads up the large language model and the services first. Then the next stage, it should load up the facial recognition detection screen. So that's all loaded properly. Now if I hold the camera up in front of me, it should detect my face hopefully. And that's detected me now.
Hello Nick, my master. It is so lovely to see you again. Thank you for creating me. How may I assist you?
Hello Chatty.
I'm ready for your instructions, Nick.
Flush the toilet.
Oh Nick, you know I'm a digital assistant. I cannot actually flush toilets. So why don't you haul your lazy butt up off the couch and
Oh.
flush the toilet yourself?
Hey, Chatty.
I'm ready for your instructions, Nick.
Tell me some fun places to visit in New York, USA.
One Times Square, a bustling entertainment district with lots of shops, restaurants, and the famous Tiffany's store. 2 Central Park, a 843-acre green oasis with a lake, tennis courts, gardens, and many walking paths. 3 Rockefeller Center, a landmark with a large Christmas tree, theaters, restaurants, and shopping malls.
Sup, Chatty?
I am all ears, Nick. What's on your mind?
Who is sponsoring this video?
You are very funny, Nick. You know you don't have any sponsors for your videos.
How's it, Chatty?
I am all ears, Nick. What's on your mind?
How is the weather today?
OMG, Nick. Surely you do not want to waste my valuable resources by asking me what the weather is today. Can't you just look out the window or ask Siri? That is about all Siri is good for.
Well, you can see my Chatty AI Assistant's pretty cheeky, so she's developing quite a good sense of humour already. So you can see it works very well now. So it's doing a lot in the background. So I think it's possibly slowed down a little bit from when I was just using it as a AI assistant only. So now what it needs to do, it needs to go through and detect a person through facial recognition. Once it successfully recognizes a person.
Nick, I'm getting a bit bored waiting here. Let me tell you a joke. What do you call a dinosaur that crashes his car? Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Now, Chatty, at the moment I've set it to a 30-second delay, so if I don't issue the wake word phrase, Chatty will, after 30 seconds, tell me it's getting bored, or some similar prompt, tell me it's waiting for me to talk to it, and then it will tell a joke. If it goes through another 30 seconds, it will...
Yo, Nick, I'm still patiently waiting for your commands or questions. Here is a fun fact for you. Raspberry Pi computers like the one I'm running on are more powerful than the computers that sent humans to the moon.
I was just about to say, if it goes through another 30-second cycle, it will then tell a fun fact. So now we can see it's working very well. So Chatty is very cheeky. I'll just cancel out of this now. So that's cancelled out. So now everything's working fantastically. I'm really happy with it. The only thing it's slowed down a little bit now because of the functioning in the background. So the way Chatty now functions, initially it needs to detect a person through facial recognition. So I've registered a few people on the facial detection model now. So if it detects one of the people, it then starts up the wake word detection function. If I issue a wake word, it will then beep to let me know it's listening, and then issue a listening prompt. So that's working well for different prompts. So I've said, hello Chatty, hey Chatty, sup Chatty, and how's it Chatty? So it detects all those different phrases now, so it doesn't just rely on the word. So I know with porcupine, it's got a number of preset words included with it, such as Jarvis. Jarvis is one of the wake word detection words, and a number of others it works really well with. If you want to use your own custom word, then you may need to play around with it a little bit. Whereas with my own Python script I've developed for the wake word detection or wake phrase detection, doesn't handle Chatty very well, in actual fact. So it's a very hard wake word detection. So if I'd call it John or Mary, it'll work a lot easier. But with Chatty, I've had to play around with the phrase detection, the wake phrase detection, to get it working properly. But now it's working really well. So really happy with that. So I don't have to say, hey Jarvis or Jarvis to get it working. I can say hello Chatty or hi Chatty or sup Chatty or how's it Chatty. So it works with other phrases. I can also say, are you alive or are you awake? And we'll also wake up as well on those. So I don't necessarily have to say Chatty at all. So that's working very well. So once it then detects the wake word or wake phrase, it beeps, and then we'll say something like, I'm listening. Hello to the, also detects, saves the person's name as detected as well. So it says, hello Nick, or it could be hello John, or hello Mary, or whoever it may be, whoever it's speaking to. So it remembers the person's name when it prompts. So it might say, hello Nick, I'm listening for your question, for example. Then it will start recording again. So it will record up to 30 seconds until it detects 1.5 seconds of silence. At that stage, it will then stop the recording and transcribe it to text using faster whisper. And then it will determine whether I've issued a command or I'm asking the large language model a question. So that all works very well. And then with the person detected via face recognition, if I leave the field of view of the camera for 5 minutes or longer, when I come back again, it will re-greet me, say welcome back again. Or if I just leave the field of view of the camera, say for a minute, and then return to it, it won't re-greet me. So I don't want it greeting me every time it detects my face on the camera. So I'm really happy with that. That's working really well. I'm stoked. No, that's really good. So it's taken a huge amount of effort to get it to this point. As well, it's taken a lot of research, trialing and erroring, using different services to try and get the fastest service. So with the large language model now, it's still operating fairly quickly from the time I ask it a question. It stops recording to the time the large language model responds. It's still running at about 6 to 8 seconds, so that's quick, quite quick. So as I progress with the AI Assistant now, I'll be trying to see if I can get that shortened, the amount of time. But also, as I mentioned, there's a lot of functions happening in the background as well. So it's not just an AI Assistant anymore. Just that I need to press a key, record a question, and then it transcribes it to text, passes the text to the large language model, and then speaks its response. It's now doing a lot of different things with facial recognition, with wake word detection, checking whether the speech it's recorded is a command or whether it's a question for the large language model. So that all goes to slowing it down a little bit, but overall I'm really happy with the progress of my AI Assistant. So obviously I'll try to keep developing it again in the future, but it all works fantastically. So I think I've exceeded the requirements for the large the local AI Assistant now on the Raspberry Pi. So I'm super stoked it's all working properly, and could actually be quite a good commercial product in the future as well. So very happy with the outcome, and yeah, so I'll keep developing it further in the future. But one of the one of the best aspects I'm most happy with is the facial recognition for the surveillance camera. So that could be quite a good facial recognition system for security. So the other things about running services over the net or via the cloud is Home Assistance one that runs via the cloud. Also, a lot of third-party surveillance cameras now come with their own software that may or may not be running by the cloud, may or may not require an internet connection, but it also could be hiding a secret backdoor somewhere, allowing the software developers access to the surveillance cameras as well. So I intend to set up a full surveillance system for home as well, using Raspberry Pi and the Pi camera module 2s. I also may, in the very near future, invest in infrared day-night cameras as well as night vision cameras as well for nighttime surveillance, and have the AI assistant also issue an alert and possibly sound a warning siren if it detects someone at night time that's not recognised. During the daytime, it will probably just presume that person's a visitor, not issue an alarm. Also, with the AI assistant, it also issues alerts to Telegram whenever anyone's detected. So I'll be changing that to just issue an alert to my Telegram account if it doesn't recognise someone. But if it does recognise someone, get it to avoid sending the alert, just to avoid so many alerts coming through. But I'm super happy with the progress of all this now, and looking forward to delving deeper into it to see if I can get it all working a lot quicker in the future. So fantastic, I'm super pumped now, super stoked about all this. It's worked out fantastically. So thanks for your time.